Normally, I would have afternoon classes with Tiana at this time, but she doesn't show up to any of them. She must be pretty upset over the news that Yuina was Thomas' mentor. Toma had said Yuina encouraged him to trash his painting and make it look like an accident. But why? That doesn't make any sense. I hope Tiana is okay. I think Yuina is doing this to protect Toma. I don't know what is going on, but I think it's how it's going to be. I hope Tiana is okay. Classes are finally over for the day, and it's time for me to head home. As I head towards the front gate, I feel a hand on my shoulder. Excuse me, may I speak to you for a moment? Who is this guy? I quickly turn around and see a beautiful young woman standing right in front of me. Ah, it's Yuina. Why is he so happy? Is that Tiana's sister? Yuina Koga? She nods. Yes, that is my name, and you must be Shifu, Joji's nephew. I'm stunned beyond belief to see Tiana's older sister staring me down with a cold gaze. You and your friend are exceptionally skilled at solving unusual cases. I have a new case for you to solve. She is not even going to introduce herself. Ask about her disappearance, definitely. You disappeared. You left your family without a word. They were worried sick. It has to be this way. A cold moment passes between us before she steps fractionally closer and holds up an envelope. The case. I hope you will accept it. Definitely I'll help you. But can you tell me what is going on? She pushes the sealed envelope into my hands. What kind of case is this? You'll find out soon though. I don't understand. Why are you giving this to me? Your younger sister is studying right here. You should give this to her, not me. I have my reason for not wanting to speak to her, although I never expect to see her at your grandmother's. Alright, okay, I understand. It was the most unusual of coincidence. Don't you think you are being cruel to her? You have been missing for years. Tiana has had no idea where you have been all this time. She is dying to talk to you, but you completely ignore her at my family's home. There are many things you don't understand, Shifu. Yeah, I'll better be quiet and just solve the mysteries. I know that Yuina is hiding this information from us, some kind of sensitive information just to protect us in a way. Is it in Tiana's best interest to stay away from me? And why is that? You are good at solving things. Figure it out. Actually, I'm not good at solving things. The one who is good is Tiana and also the three girls. Okay, I mean the two girls. Rina doesn't. I think maybe Rina is pretty good as well because she solved the mystery at my grandmother's house. Although it's not technically correct, but those three are still pretty good at solving mysteries. But for me, I don't think I'm too good at it. Alright. Suddenly, Yuina stands up and quickly looks over her shoulder. Someone's watching us. Huh? I'm sorry, but I need to go. Please read the letter and solve the case before it's too late. Before what's too late? Do me one more favor, Shifu. Don't tell Tiana we spoke just now. It's for her own safety. Alright, I understand. Before I can stop her, Yuina turns on her heels and takes down, to the streets. Hey, wait. What should I do? Check the surroundings, definitely. She said we are being watched. I carefully pocket the letter and turn on my heels, doing my best to check the surroundings. But no matter where I look, I can't find a likely culprit. Damn it. Shivu, is that you? Ah, Rina, why are you here? I see Rina standing behind me with a concerned look on her face. You look pale, like you have seen a ghost. Something weird just happened. Really? What's going on? What happened? Rina is a police officer. I can trust her, right? Yeah, hopefully you do not double-cross me, Rina. I know you are kind. I don't think you would do crazy stuff. Alright, let's do this. I just hope Tiana won't mind. I tell her how Tiana's older sister had been missing for years, but then she showed up at my family's house with Uncle Joji. I even relay her involvement to the art club president and how she gave me this mysterious envelope just now. Whoa, Shifu, I feel so bad for Tiana. I wonder why her sister won't speak to her. What is she hiding? I don't know, but she told me not to tell Tiana about our meeting just now. She said it was for Tiana's own safety. I don't like the sound of that. I'm supposed to head back to the station in the morning. I'll do some research on Rina Koga's case. This whole thing with her being a mentor sounds suspicious too. I agree. Just make sure no one catches you looking up her case, okay? Rina nods. Have you opened the envelope to read what the letter says yet? I hold it up and tear it open. On the day of the crimson moon glows, I will receive the most beautiful eyes in the world. Can you just tell me and get to the point on the message, like we can solve the mystery instead of writing a poem or something? It just make my mind hurts. Okay, let's continue. Huh? What on earth does that mean? I have no idea. I sigh heavily. Looks like we have got ourselves, some extra work to do. Yeah, I say we'll leave all that for tomorrow. For now, why don't you and I go have some fun together? I know, Rina, you always want to have fun with me. Sure, why not? Hopefully this does not cost me gems. Huh? Some fun right now? Sure. Rina nudged me. Yeah, let's go on a date together. Oh, that was quick. A date? Oh, come on, don't look so surprised. Don't you like being around me? We can go out to eat or maybe go see a movie. I know she is only teasing me, but I can't help but blush at her suggestion for a date. I know it's sudden, but I just really like being around you. I know I'm not the only one though. Tiana and Shana are really fond of you as well. I started thinking that if I waited to ask you out, one of them might beat me to it. Okay. So what do you say? Will you go out on a date with me? This is happening so fast. Did Rina just admit to liking me? This is the first time anyone has ever asked me out. What should I do? Definitely gonna spend. I'm sorry. This is a really tough decision, but I'm going to go on a date with her. Rina is really cool and pretty gorgeous. It is a waste not to go on a date with her. Definitely going. This is really unexpected. I thought you only saw me as a friend. But I will be lying if I say I didn't want to go. Definitely, I would love to go on a date with you actually. Yeah, her eyes are practically shining. What, really? Of course. Well, where would you like to go? Do you want to go see a movie? Yeah, I love movies. It has been a while since I have had the time to go. Sure, why not? Rina and I head to a movie theater just outside of campus. I let her pick the movie and she ended up choosing a horror flick. I'll be honest, I don't really like scary movies, but I know I need to toughen up and not be such a scaredy cat all the time. Although as long as you are with me, I think I can be brave and not close my eyes the entire time. A police officer who is afraid of horror movies? Sounds good. If you really get scared, you can always hold my hand. The movie starts and we sit next to each other and share a big bag of popcorn. I love this type of films, but it's hard for me to focus on it. I'm so nervous with Rina sitting next to me. I still can't wrap my head around the fact that she actually likes me. How did I not realize it sooner? Why is that character just standing there? I feel her hand brush up against mine as she leans it close. He's just standing there. I don't like this at all. But you are the one who picked the movie. Just take a look at Rina's face. It turns like a black, and why suddenly there is like a black silhouette figure at the back of the background? I'm really scared, to be honest. Okay, I know. We continue to watch the movie, and the whole time Rina holds onto my hand, pulling me closer and closer to her. I don't mind it at all though. For a second there, I thought there would be a jump scare. I was preparing for it. I'm really scared right now because I'm almost going to bed, like literally, and suddenly I have to watch a horror movie. Okay, I did not expect to spend 25 gems to get shocked like that. But anyway, it's over now. The movie is over. The two of us head back outside. The movie was really terrifying, but I kept my eyes open the whole time. Good job, I'm proud of you. She laughs. You don't have to pander, you know. I'm being serious. Everyone has their own mountain to climb. Yours just happened to be involved sitting down and looking at a screen. She sticks her tongue out at me. You know, that was really fun for a first date. I would like to go out with you again sometimes. I can feel butterflies rising in my stomach. I would like that a lot too. Thank you, Rina. I'm really glad you made the first move. I'm sorry I have been too nervous to ask you out first. Well, I'll let you be the one to decide the next time and place for the next date. How about that? Sure thing. Rina blushes and nods as she reaches for my hand. I make it back home after saying goodbye to Rina. When I get inside, I see Shana sitting on the couch playing video games. Good evening, Shifu. Did you have a good day at school today? Yeah, I guess so. Do you have a second, Shana? There is something I want to ask you. Of course. I pause theatrically before continuing. What do you know about Tiana's sister, Yurina Koga? Shana's lips turn into a solemn frown as she pats the seat next to her on the couch, encouraging me to sit down. Alright, Tiana and I grew up together. I knew all about her missing sister. I actually used to be best friend with Tiana, believe it or not. What? You mean you two were always friends and not rivals? She smiles sadly and shakes her head. We were playmates as kids. She was always so much fun to be around during our younger days. But then one day, Tiana completely changed. She became cold and distant. I found out later that it was because her older sister mysteriously vanished. Right after that, Tiana started expressing a keen interest in solving mysteries. She would sit by herself in the lunchroom doing nothing but reading detective novels. After a while, she started challenging me to solve various cases she created, to see who was better at solving mysteries. It's what started our rivalry. Her competitiveness made me anxious at first. I hated the way she stopped being so friendly about things. Eventually, I started being competitive right back. It got to the point where we couldn't be in the same room without bickering. Tiana told me she really wanted to be a detective so she could find her sister, and that she wouldn't settle for being second best. I was just as stubborn as she was though. I wanted my parents to notice me. They have never really praised me for my skills before, so I was determined to get their attention. I refused to let Tiana beat me. I worked hard to prove myself worthy. I do miss the way things used to be between us. I miss the days of playing on the playground or piecing together a puzzle. I'm sure Tiana feels the same way. The grief of losing her sister must have been too tough for her to handle, so she misdirected a lot of rage towards you. And the grief of my own family troubles pushed me to misdirect my anger towards her too. I see. Maybe there's a way for you two, can put aside your differences and become genuine friends again? Do you really think so, Shifu? Definitely. I think our relationship is too far gone at this point. I definitely don't think that's the case, Shana. You seems to be awfully close with Tiana, Shifu. I'm almost a little jealous. Is there something going on between you two that I should know about? What? There's nothing to be jealous of. Tiana and I just friends. Plus, you and I are really close too. We both live together after all. I feel like we know each other pretty well. I've seen so many sides of you that I don't think you show anyone else. And I trust you. I feel like I can tell you anything. Really? That makes me so happy, Shifu. I love being around you. Anytime I'm with you, my heart starts to pound. All I want is to be right by your side. Oh, Shana. Before I can say something, Shana scoots closer to me on the couch. I really care about you, Shifu. I don't want to lose you to Tiana. She starts snuggling up against me like a cat and my heart starts to race. Oh my god, don't tell me you want me to spend gems again. I don't have any more, okay? Before I can react, Shana leans in even closer. Okay, she cups my face in her hand before pressing her lips to mine. What should I do? See? What the hell, man? Pull away. I don't have gems, sorry. I'm completely caught off guard by Shana's pressing her lips against mine. In a panic, I abruptly pull away. Shana, what are you doing? Her eyes widen in shock as her cheeks redden from embarrassment. Shivu, I'm sorry. It appears I have misread the situation. Shana, I'm sorry too, I don't have gems. That was just a little sudden. I don't really know what to think right now. Please forgive me, Shifu. It's alright. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. It's fine. I just need some time to think about my feelings. I'm not used to being suddenly kissed like that. I understand. She hangs in her head like a scolded puppy. Okay, Shana is really pretty, but I'm not too sure how I feel about her. The moment is interrupted by a loud, urgent knock on the door. Who could it be at this hour? I'm not sure, but let's check it out. I open the door to see Rina standing at the doorstep, completely out of breath. Shivu, thank goodness you are home. I was on my way home before my boss called me. Shana walks up behind me to greet Rina in the doorway. What happened? Someone left a mysterious letter in front of a local art museum. It said, on the day of the crimson moon glows, I will receive the most beautiful eyes in the world. What is this supposed to mean? I'm terrified, to be honest. What? No way. That is exactly what was written on the letter Yuna gave me. I beg your pardon? Yuna gave you a letter? It's a long story, Shana. I'll tell you later. I think she should bring Shana up to speed. The game is afoot. Is that it? Okay.